Hi, I'm Danny Brown and I'm the CEO of Myriad Real Estate Group. And in this video, we're going to talk about the 4 ways you can know if the realtor that you have chosen is the right one for you. The first thing is also the #1 complaint that consumers have about their realtor, and that is communication. So whether you're buying or selling, that level of communication is going to be super important. The information flows back and forth between you and your agent pretty freely, that they're available to answer your questions because a ton of questions are going to come up, that they are planning ahead and sending you information and answering questions before you even have those questions. So, for example, when we have clients that go under contract, we immediately send them an email with all the next steps that are going to happen, and then I'm giving them a phone call to review that email and talk about the next steps that are going to happen. Throughout the transaction, there is going to be constantly things that are coming up. So a practice that we get into is every Tuesday, I contact all of our clients who are under contract or listed with us to check in, see how they're doing, see if they do have any questions, and just review things with them throughout the entire process. So that level of communication is always going to be incredibly important. And while you're listed, it's going to be important as well. So I contact all of our sellers every single Tuesday to review everything that happened over the previous week and weekend. That's feedback from showings. What did the agents and the buyers think of your home that came through? Were any new properties listed that we need to be aware of? Has the market shifted at all? What additional marketing activities are we doing? What kind of traffic did you get online? So just reviewing those topics and just letting you know these are all the things that are happening with your home, so you're not just left in the dark. #2 is listening. So too many agents out there will try to push you into what they think you want, and not enough of them use their ears to listen to what you actually want and need in a home and translate that into the homes that they're sending to you and what they are providing to you in terms of their service. So listening is going to be extremely crucial rather than them trying to direct you or push you in where to go. #3 is stepping up as the expert. So, we're making a lot of money to guide you through this transaction. It's the largest transaction that most people are going to participate in their financial life. And so you want to have somebody that is going to be able to, step up and guide you through that process, whether that be recommending vendors to you that do a fantastic job. We vet everyone that we recommend to our clients, and if they do a bad job, we stop using them. So it's very important, to make sure that they're recommending the proper vendors. For me, I've got 15 years of experience in real estate, so I've got thousands of transactions that I've been involved to where at this point in time, there is probably not a situation that I don't know how to navigate us through. That is also super important. So when these problems come up, and I tell all of our clients, it's not a matter of if a problem comes up, it's a matter of when and how bad will it be. You need to trust that that person is going to be able to guide you through those problems and get you around them so that you can eventually either get your home sold or get the keys to the house. There are ways that you can find out the level of experience that your agent has. You can just straight up ask them. Do you have access to a list of preferred vendors? Do they give your clients preferred pricing? You can actually look at their transaction history on Zillow. How many transactions have they done? They should be able to volunteer that information to you as well. If they're new in the industry, which we were all new in our industry at some point in time, and you want to give them an opportunity, do they have a mentor in place? Do they have somebody that's helping guide them where they can go and ask questions in relation to your transaction to help you get through it? If not, I would really urge them to get somebody that's going to be able to guide and mentor them through that transaction. And #4, it's going to be nurturing a real relationship with you. By the end of the transaction, my goal is to not just have you be a client, it's to have you be a friend. We stay in contact with all of our clients well after the closing. We're following up with you the weekend after you move in, the week after you've lived in the home, a month, 6 months, and then every year after that. We're providing you market update information on the value of your home. If you're an existing client of mine, you know that I send you brownies on your birthday every single year. We do client appreciation events, and so you really want that person to be involved in your life after the closing, because then you know that everything that they're guiding you through now is really important to them, because they want to foster that relationship for long term. If they're just in it and out after one, they may not have your best interests at heart. But for me, if I'm going to be seeing these people for years after they've made their purchase or after they've made their sale, it's really important to me that they have a positive experience while they're going through it. So I think that that's why fostering that relationship is so important. And I will just add one more bonus tip, is that your realtor is truly supposed to be a fiduciary, meaning that they put your needs ahead of their own, and that the advice that they're giving you through the real estate transaction is honest advice that has your best interests at heart. So you want to make sure that that person isn't going to live or die based on getting that commission check, because if they're reliant on that check in order to provide for their family, put food on the table, and the situation's going sideways and the best interest for you is to maybe walk away from the deal, is that agent going to be able to advise you to walk away from the deal knowing that their family is reliant on that check coming in? So really making sure that you trust that agent to be a true fiduciary is going to be almost just as crucial as all these other 4 tips that I gave you as well.